What's the dumbest thing you did for love? I met a girl and fell head over heels for her. It was my first experience with love. She lived in another state, but we started a long-distance relationship. I sent her most of my paycheck weekly and visited whenever I could. That fall, I discovered she had a boyfriend and was using me to pay her rent. I was at work when I found out and just left to confront her about deceiving me. I drove 3 hours to her house, and by the time I arrived, I knew it didn't matter. She wasn't who I thought she was. I had given her everything for nothing in return. Instead of getting angry or trying to win her back, I told her she was a terrible person for lying and hoped someone would hurt her as deeply as she hurt me. The next day, I returned to work to collect my last paycheck. My boss called me into his office and lectured me about being irresponsible and failing the company. While he was talking, I could barely hear him, consumed by thoughts of how foolish I was. Suddenly, I started crying, an ugly, torrential cry for about 10 minutes. My boss stopped his reprimand and silently waited for me to regain control. Then, in a sympathetic tone, he told me it was okay. He had been in love once and understood that we all do foolish things in the name of love. He advised me to learn from this, saying it might seem like the world was ending, but it wasn't, and I would be okay. He sent me back to work, stating we never had to discuss it again, and we never did. He was a good boss and became like a father figure to me.